while ago, I added a new product to my e-commerce assortment, but things are not really going well. Market is way too competitive. We don't have a specific competitive advantage, and to be honest, I don't really understand the market. But I still gotta find a way to make this worth and make our money back. So I'm setting up a Shopify store for it, and I will try to sell it out of Amazon. It's honestly the perfect excuse to do it because I've been meaning to expand outside of Amazon for a while, and let's say that now I have the motivation to do it. I honestly don't know what will come out of it. I'm saying it up front. I've never done this before. Since I have quite some experience in online marketing and in e-commerce, I think I can pull this off. The way I will structure the video is the following. First, I will tell you everything about the product. Then we are talking about the packaging and why I decided to change it. Then we will be building the Shopify store, and I will tell you why I changed the theme twice before I settled on one. Then I'll share my thoughts about fulfilling, and finally we are setting up the ads. You will have to stay tuned for next week, in which we will be launching the store, the ads, and we will be finding out the results of this experiment. I'm not sharing everything today because this video would be very long, because the store is not yet launched, and because I'm trying to get you to subscribe to my channel. So yeah, hit the like button and the subscribe button and stay tuned for next week. Let's get started. I will start out by telling you what the product is, but let me be clear, I'm only telling you what the product is because it is not a good opportunity from my point of view. So I'm not really worried that you will see this and come and steal my product, but be my guest by all means if you want to. Reasons why I don't recommend this product are because, one, it is way too competitive. There's so many of them out there, and the differentiation that you can have is kind of limited. There's some, but it's somehow limited. It's quite expensive to source, and because it is a baby product, you kind of need to have a good quality product. And third, unless you are a mom that wears a baby, I think it's kind of hard for you to connect with the target audience and also create content for it, and therefore I don't think it is like a good product, like a passion product, like unless you are a mom that wears a baby, like something that you can invest forward and, you know, really give life to. The product we are dealing with today is a baby sling, so you can wear your baby basically. And if you want some context on how I even got into possession of this much stock of a product that doesn't necessarily appeal to me or my business, you can watch this video. It's kind of an irregular situation, and it was kind of a good deal overall for the unit cost that we got it, only if we make our money back. I was just checking, and we have around 544 units in the warehouse, and we have around 100 here at home. Here they are, everywhere. I will get rid of the packaging and put all of them here. So this is our stock center. Yeah, and our goal with this experiment is really to get rid of as many of them as possible with as much profit as we can. So I will really use this time to test pricing, to test a lot of things, and let's see. I really have no idea what will happen. Regardless, even if this doesn't work, I have a feeling it will work, but if this doesn't work, at least I have the Shopify stuff all set up and I can use it for another product down the line. I really wanted to get that done anyway. So as soon as we got the product, we sent it straight away to the Amazon FBA warehouse, like I said. Because of the pandemic, quantities of stock that we could send from non-essential products, goods to the Amazon FBA were limited, which left us with some stock at hand here at home. Which, to be honest, I was happy with because I knew we needed to do something about this packaging. So one of my first concerns was to change this freaking packaging. And why, you ask? So first of all, it is super heavy. It is heavier than the product itself, and it makes it super voluminous. It's, yeah, usually, for example, Amazon ships it in a big box, which is really not necessary for a product that's a textile, a light textile. Second of all, it is white, which means that it is always dirty and it gets to the clients in not a very good shape oftentimes. And also it was a lot of the units were damaged because, yeah, it just happens with all of the transport. So I want to change it for something way lighter, way more appropriate in my opinion, and that is not a logistical nightmare such as these. I wanted to keep this super simple because the units I have at home I will be packing and shipping myself as part of this experiment. I also didn't want to produce new packaging for this, so I got side-down paper, branded stickers, and shipping envelopes. And these are compostable, so they are good for the environment. I obviously had to test quite a lot of different ways to fold it and make it fit or make it look pretty in the new packaging. But the most important thing for me was that it fit in that specific envelope, because that is the maximum size of a small package that fits in the cheapest package price. So that was very, very important for me. That's why it is a little bit tight, but we can make it work. And I think it's worth it. It's very easy to pack, and I think it's totally worth it for this experiment. I'm actually very excited to really get my hands dirty on this task in the next few days. I'm quite happy with the new packaging solution. It is sustainable, simple, light, and it has this raw, handmade vibe that I think goes very well with the brand and what we're trying to achieve. All the packaging cost me around €1, which I'm very happy about if it means getting rid of this one, plus saving on fulfillment costs. And after that, we were ready to get the ball rolling by building our store. Let's do it. Building the store was very easy. Shopify is very easy to use. It's everything basically is drag and drop. It's not like WordPress, not like you have to do anything tricky. And I had a lot of cool creatives that I could use. So I've been building the Shopify store in the last few days, and we will first start out by building the store only in German. So I had everything translated to German because it's our home market and we want to see how it goes first around here. And if it works out, then we'll have everything translated and we'll start shipping and advertising in other European countries. One of the trickiest things you will need to do if you are setting up your independent e-commerce store tailored to European Union customers is to make sure that it is fully GDPR compliant. That part took me some days of research and checks, and you should always get professional help with it. It took me some days to build it because, essentially I spent some time on the homepage and I was quite happy with how it turned out until I checked the product page. Initially, I used the narrative theme, but then I realized that I really didn't like the product page. And why is that? Because I suspect that the conversion rate it would give me would not be the best. The client would need to scroll to add to cart and to see the rest of the images. And yeah, I just don't think that's the best user experience, especially on mobile. The images would be so far down. I think that's just not good for conversion rate. Essentially, I want them to see everything super easily and to be ready to buy ASAP with no need to scroll or minimum scrolling involved. So I changed the theme to the Brooklyn theme and I had to do everything again, but it was kind of easy because I already had the idea of what I created for the narrative one. Conversion rate is major when it comes to e-commerce. There is really no point in getting a ton of traffic to your store if it is not optimized for conversions and if people who get to your store are actually not going to buy something. To be honest, the majority of the optimization happens once we start to get a lot of traffic in, because then we can really study what the user is doing and make sure that it is optimized to get us the best results. So we will be getting back to this section on part 2 of this video, so subscribe to stay in the loop. The next thing on my mind was to make sure that everything was set with fulfilling. Obviously, I can get Amazon to fulfill my orders with a click. I have stock on FBA, but I also want to get rid of the stock that's in my house and I want to test new packaging and everything. So I decided to go with both FBA and fulfilled by merchant. So I've also been doing quite some thinking when it comes to fulfilling. I do not have a contract with DHL, UPS, FedEx, any of those. Partly because I don't know how this will go. I don't know how much we will sell, if we will sell at all, but also because that's not how I plan on going forward with fulfilling in general. I will always have FBA fulfill for me or my contracted warehouse take care of things. So I just don't have a contract. However, I do want to do this myself, and therefore what I will do is that I will purchase some sets of shipping labels as I go. So let's say if I see that I'm selling 10 a day, 20 a day, then I'll just buy 10, 20 like in bulk kind of shipping labels so that I get some discount out of it. And I think that for the time being that will be fine, and that will allow me to learn how this thing goes without over committing with the contract or anything like that. I did my math and my margin will still be just fine by doing this, My fulfillment cost is not too much higher than with FBA and definitely below what they charge for fulfilling, plus the 15% referral fee, so we're good. The last piece of the puzzle is advertising, so bringing people into the website and hopefully make sure they buy something. I do have quite some experience with digital ads, however I've never done it for physical products, so I knew this would be fun. First thing I needed was to get some nice creatives, and I have some okay pictures, but I want a viral video. And I use bands of ads. This is an insane service that creates viral-like videos, content for you to use on your ads, and it is honestly so easy. All I did was go on their website, sign up, book a package. I chose a split testing package with 3 variations that includes 3 different videos, 3 thumbnails, and 1 Facebook ad copy, and I got the 3 ads back in just a couple of days. Honestly, this saved me so much time and such a headache, so I really can't wait to put these to the test. And yeah, I'm really stoked about the service. This is not sponsored at all, but if you'd like to check this out and to test them out, then make sure to click my affiliate link down below. I got 3 videos back and it cost me around 50 euros, so around $60. And speaking about money, I already have actually part 3 of this video also in my mind, in which I want to compare all of the costs that basically selling this on Shopify will, what it will cost me versus how much it costs me to sell it on Amazon FBA. So definitely stay tuned, because that will be really cool, I think. A good end to this series. So I am kind of excited about this part of the process, but also a little bit nervous, to be honest. I have my ads, my Facebook ads account set. I watched quite some videos to see what other sellers and dropshippers do, which techniques they use in order to add to my own experience. And I got my creatives from Bands Off finally, so I'll show them to you. That's really exciting. So here is the folder with everything they sent to me. So here is the Facebook ad copy. Here is the ad copy. I'll see if I use it. I'm obviously need to translate it to German, or if I use something else. Here are my 3 thumbnails. That's so cool. And then here I have my 3 videos, which is super exciting. Kind of cool, and it didn't cost me any time and not much money. I'm really impressed. So right now, as we speak, it is time to get everything set up. So what I'll be doing right now is that I will set my bottom of the funnel or my retargeting ads on Facebook Ads Manager, and then I'll be setting my top of the funnel or my, I don't know, get clients to my shop ads on Facebook Ads Manager, just so that I have everything ready to get started for launching tomorrow. I'll be starting out very small so that the pixel can learn what works, and hopefully we are ready to scale very soon. I honestly cannot wait to see what happens. I will tell you about everything I did and how I did it on part 2 of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down below what you thought of these videos. And yeah, stay tuned if you want to see more stuff like that. Do not forget to head on to my website. The link is down below to grab my Amazon FBA freebie. It has a lot of content that will help you get started, hopefully in a way easier, smoother way. This, I may also create a Shopify freebie just to summarize all of my learnings, also my past experience with digital ads and how they apply to this case. And yeah, just make sure to definitely head on to my website and sign up to my mailing list, just so that you can stay in the loop and also get that. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time for another one. Bye.